Hello guys, welcome back in my Let's Platinum Divinity Original Sin. So I couldn't find any waypoint around Hunter's Edge, so I didn't want to go in without Madura. So I went to pick her up and I wanted to just start recording next to Hunter's Village. But just when I teleport to Phantom Forest, there is conversation with Madura, so I thought I was gonna start recording here because might be some relevant conversation to the story.
By the looks of things, it seems we're heading towards Hunter's Edge, the town where I was stationed before I met you lot. Before we get there, you should know the whole yarn. What I saw there, why I fled. Yes, comrade. I fled a coward bearing the insignia of a sauce hunter.
Tell me what you remember.
Well, it started like any other day, comrade. I told you before, and this much was true. Hunter's Edge was a quiet place. There hadn't been a peep from the Phantom Forest in nearly a century, and save the occasional drunken orc wandering in from the west, there was nothing for any of the townsfolk to fear. I was on patrol one sunny afternoon when I stumbled upon a pair of scrawny orcs building a fire. Bellowed at 'em to get, but they went for their swords instead. Well, I made short work of them, but couldn't find their tribe insignia anywhere. What I did was find a deep red, apple-sized gemstone in one of their pockets. It was warm in my hand and seemed far too fine a treasure to belong to an orc.
Sounds early like a bloodstone.
You and I both know that now, but then my senses were dulled by the years of peace. I'd grown soft. I was foolish. I figured it to be an oversized ruby. It was the worst misjudgment of my life, comrade. Their kind never did take a shine to such finery, so I assumed it had been stolen for its trading value. I pocketed the gem and planned on sending it up to Academy North for the Order to deal with. All was peaceful back at the village. All was quiet. If only I'd known then. If only I had paid attention, had seen the signs.
The orcs, they came for the bloodstone?
Night had only just begun to fall when they surrounded us. It could have been a few dozen, but they swarmed like hundreds. Those of us who resisted were immediately cut down. I watched the blood of innocent villagers spill into the streets. I saw their bodies hit the ground. People it was my job to protect, comrade.
Suddenly your vigilance makes all the more sense.
I made myself promise that night, comrade. Never again would I let another sign of source pass me by unnoticed. Never again would I fail in my sworn duty. It's a promise I intend to keep.
Go on, what happened next?
We, the villagers and myself, were corralled in the town square. The orcish queen sauntered in the middle, proud of the chaos she'd created. She screamed if we knew why they had come. Slowly, she approached me and leaned close, her hot, foul breath like fire on my face. With one hand, she clasped my throat. With the other, she reached into my pocket and pulled out the gem I'd taken from the orcs I'd killed earlier that day. I was a thief, she said. I'd taken something dear to her, and I had earned punishment. I thought she'd destroy me right then and there, but she did something worse.
She was after the bloodstone then.
That's right, comrade, and I was soon to find out why. She brought forth one of her soldiers, a larger orc I'd never seen, and he was covered in black, gleaming armor. She placed the stone in his chest plate, and something happened. He transformed into something I'll never forget. She made me watch as she sent villager after villager before the great transformed beast. He crushed them all, one by one, each more gruesomely than the last. He seemed to revel in the work. I could do nothing, comrade. I couldn't save them. I couldn't help them. I could only watch.
But you escaped, didn't you? You went to find reinforcements, us, and we've come to take back the village.
Don't you see it's already over? Don't you see it's too late? These orcs weren't out for riches or land. They only came for blood. No. All that's left in Hunter's Edge is a debt to be paid, comrade. And I intend to collect it.
Alright, so that was definitely a good decision that I recorded this conversation. It was interesting. So we're gonna take the same, just to speed things up, same road. Should be okay. I think we cleared everything in here. But yeah, like I said, I started counting my responses, and
What a deluge!
there is one more left, but it's still, I don't know if that's gonna be enough. So that's where we finished.
Now I missed my nose. Must smell like delicious spit roast round here.
I'm overheating
You.
here!
Come on, time's a wasting.
Barely.
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
I need
It
to
seems
dry
we've
off.
already harvested the last of the ripe. It seems we've already harvested the last of the ripe. It seems
But-
we've already harvested the last. It seems we've already harvested the last of. It seems we've already It seems we've already harvested the last of the ripe barley.
What?
It seems we've already harvested the last of the ripe barley.
Alright.
I think I could have made a fortune selling all of these for a winter
Toasty!
harvest.
We need to go here. Alright.
You there, Flatlander. Stay at your business.
Right. Okay, so we can show Immaculate Amulet. We can intimidate. Showing Amulet is probably easier. But we might get some experience for this.
That's so. Y'all can't stand the thought of his old tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he?
6 against 2. Alright, let's just skip and see what happens. Alright.
You look a bit too scrawny to do much damage, even if you tried. In the worst case, the orcs would cut you into roast if you tried anything funny. If you're looking for the leaders around here, you've got two to choose from. Jarl, the chief of Wave the Mountain, and Gratilda, the gnashing orc she-devil. I'd tell you to enjoy your stay, but I don't think you're here for the fun of it.
Alright, let me check something. So I think that the next the last conversation for Madura,
Afraid to address your betters, are you?
yeah, it's with Jarl or Grutila. Okay, so Jarl is the chief and Grutila the gnashing orc she-devil. Alright. Whatever. So we need to talk with one of them. Okay, so I just wanna check, because I don't really remember. Do we get experience for okay, it doesn't show up in there. But I think we get experience for winning the boom 8,000
My kingdom for a
sleeping
dry
village.
shot.
Alright, let me save in
I need to dry
the
off.
entrance. Old weapon shield.
Human, even the name sounds diseased. Can't come to work today, boss. I've got the human, and it's itching like mad. What? Afraid to address your betters, are you?
Okay, I guess if I'm to talk to someone is someone that
Why not stand up and face me for
My kingdom
someone
for a
that
dry
has a
shirt.
name. Okay, we can speak with Madura again. Let's see what's that. Stop moving.
Comrade, did you hear that? It sounds like these Immaculates are at odds with the local orc savages. We may be able to turn this to our advantage. I'll keep a sharp eye out for anything we could use to nudge these factions closer to chaos. If we can get them to destroy each other, we'll kill two birds without even having to pick up a stone.
Fuck, that's a great idea.
Nothing would please me more than seeing Hunter's Edge cleared of the scum that destroyed it. I may not be able to undo the past, but together we can dole out justice for those who've suffered.
Alright.
Can't come to work today, boss. I've got the human, and it's been like that.
Mushrooms.
It's all mother, I'll say. The humans.
So many of these skulls are so delectably modern. I can
so we
hardly
need-
tell which one of them would suit me better.
Michaelis.
Look here!
Okay.
Look at you! How I admire one whose head is lodged so firmly upon their shoulders, like a spire that rests upon the breadth of its foundations, one and indivisible.
Nothing to trade.
Not I, alas. I fare not so. For I may replace my battered cranium as jauntily as a wizard may his hat. Just consider some of these examples here before me. How I admire this one's kingly brow, that one's exquisite jaw, yonder one's deep-set sockets that held a warrior's eyes. Why make a permanent choice? Why not cater to the occasion as called for? I would, but for the question, where does the soul reside? And so I ask, where are you, O ephemeral soul? If in a tooth you may be pulled, if in an arm you may be broken, where are you, O delicate monstrosity?
Why is it so important to know where in the body the soul resides?
Surely you jest when you question this question's importance. Say I opt for that there fair-featured sovereign of a skull. What happens if another soul lies therein sequestered? If I play the part of the aforementioned wizard, and swap its rugged lineaments for the feeble ones that are my own, who shall I become? I, yes. Who is I, then? Were I sure that the soul houses within the chest, within one's little toe, for all I care, I would fret not so. But the certainty I long for remains as impossible to find as one specific raindrop in the rain. You, oh, I beg of you, have you not the answer?
You know damn well I wouldn't touch anything of yours with a 10-hand pole. So it was Johnston to keep us busy just as you were waltzing through here? Your mother won't believe it for a moment.
You needn't worry, unlike our heads and our bodies, it is we and our souls that are one and indivisible.
You needn't worry. Unlike our heads and our bodies, it is we and our souls that are one and indivisible.
Alright.
I concur. Pick a...
But of course, why was I so blind?
Oh shit. Ah.
Don's probably lost the bloody thing of his own arse.
I need to dry off.
It's all
What? Where in the blazes? The last I knew was an orc.
Romantic.
With an
Oh my
axe.
god, I don't even know if I want romantic. What are the traits? Let me see.
It's all
Okay, I had it in here. So, romantic, lucky charm, craftic. It's not a big deal. I probably. Okay, so he had a romantic. She probably didn't, but it's it's not a big deal. Yeah, she was pragmatic, but alright, it's not a big deal. I'm not gonna be reloading the conversation. Sorry I cut it at the end. I don't know why I pressed X when he was still talking. It seems there is a portal there. It'd be nice to get it.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Alright. So we need to fight this Jarl first.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Or that
Is it against Orcish
Ulor.
laws? Take a dip in the river
Okay,
now.
Ulor.
You smell like a wounded hog.
And Ulfric. Alright, here we probably will save. Because we might be getting more of those traits, so I'd rather save before I talk to anyone.
What's all this about your manhood, small bones? I'd like to hear you must be itching to lose your fingers if you dare disturb my camp, human.
What are you playing at, Toadskin? Watch how you address us, you betters. You did hear how Onless Gorag got his name after all.
Piss off then. Go and gab amongst yourselves like a pair of chickens, why don't ya?
What are the two of you doing here?
I could ask the same of you, small bones. I don't go stopping up to you in a ballet class demanding to know which pirouette you're doing next, do I?
Alright, let's see if this guy has something
Quit
to
your
say.
sneaking around, you snake. Where'd you say?
Alright, don't wanna talk to me. That's fine.
What a deluge.
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Smarting all the way to my boot soles.
Some say death, but it's more of a second life.
Feeling hot under the collar.
Peaceful one. Ain't they a lovely sight up there, all in a row? Sang 'em up myself, I did. Each of the little darlings. A sweeter sight I could ask for.
Okay, trade, no. So you are the executioner here?
I never did much care for the term myself. I'm more of a caretaker, you see. The world's a wild place, unpredictable at best. But here, upon these gallows, there's peace, calm. I keep the order, and my little ones stay in line.
By little ones you mean the condemned?
Condemned in this life, perhaps. But when they come to rest in my nooses, their sins are washed away. These aren't thieves and murderers and traitors, you see. After I've laid them to rest here, they're pure as angels. My little angels.
Do you perform all the executions yourself?
Most of them, yes. But that's far from my only order of business. Our great Queen Grachilda is no stranger in getting her claws bloody. And she'll not hesitate to pluck out a pair of eyes what look at her sideways. I handle all the dreaming dears when she's done with them all the same. Whether they're my little ones or hers makes no difference. I'm happy to bring them here to rest among me and mine.
Tell me more about these men and orcs.
It should be an honor. Where are we to start?
Tell me about the man on the far left.
Paulin came first, the little rogue. A human he was, and Grachilda ordered him hanged while Jarl was out on the hunt. He was the first I got to tuck in myself since coming to this town. Oh, I remember it like it was yesterday. The fussy little dear didn't want to go to sleep. No, kicked and screamed, he did. But he started to calm down a bit after I strung him up, as I knew he would. And soon, he was fast asleep.
Tell me about the second to leftmost man.
Oh, my little Tierlo. He was a sweet one right from the start. A thief, I think he was in his last life. But he accepted what was to come easy as pie. The guards handed him to me, limp as a doll and shivering with fright. I strung him up nice and slow, so as not to worry the poor dear.
Tell me about the orc there, third from the left.
No, you mean? He was one of Gruntilda's. After some impertinent question or other, I believe it was. Impertinent questions. A plague among we orcs they are, ending more deaths than horn rot these days. Well, Gruntilda dispatched him, but it was I who collected the great heavy deer and strung him up here. Gruntilda said he'd be a warning to the others, but I think he's a great addition to the family, to boot. He does look a lovely sort of pale green colour, don't he? Like a dusty ancient jade. Beautiful.
Much to send Gruntilda over the edge, does it?
Under the collar.
Who'd have thought the greatest threat to the Immaculates would be one of their own?
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
What about that one? Look how it skulks around. Neither orc nor enlightened. I'll bet no one would even notice if it disappeared.
What do you call
Right.
You there, tell me, how's your vision? Any ailments in the liver or spleen? Lost ones are everywhere these days, after all.
Small bone totem?
What do you call that?
Okay. Tell me about yourself.
I am a servant to the goddess, of course. One of the first among her enlightened in Revelon, and certainly the most devoted. I've scoured the region for unworthy souls, and am quite efficiently cleansing the land of lost ones great and small. How much better the lost serve her as bone automatons. My expertise as a necromancer is unmatched, you know. I've a success rate is nearing 99%.
And what about the other 1%?
They end up with their brains a bit, well, scrambled. You can find such a fellow opining over skulls somewhere around here. One of my more harmless false steps, I think.
It's heating up.
Good cards. 3 shining.
Back to me.
Come here.
I'm gonna call it. Now to the flock.
Alright.
Hey, you, stranger, over here. You look like you could use a leg up against the competition. Isn't that so?
5.
Ho ho ho.
I'm going to call that hand.
The Nebrim two-handed sword.
I'm out.
Call.
Wow.
I get all the peace I need
Three
from
of
the
them.
goddess.
Doubt anyone was waiting for that one, eh?
I say. Let the lost die that we may live.
Check.
Holy shit.
Let's see that last bloody card.
100 plus Earth, 6600 plus 26. Wow.
Under there. 6 of hearts.
What are you doing?
Should
around
I?
here anyway?
Yeah. Why?
Matilda doesn't tell you a thing,
15
does she?
Nebrim crossbow of obliteration. Holy smoke.
Nearly nigh.
Go. Let's see those cards.
Need 'em and we
Nebrim wand.
I could do better than that. The game's mine.
Shield of
Nice hand of cards,
reflection.
that one.
come. Let's have
Water,
another
air.
round before I get too drunk
Well,
to
I'm
read
not
the
using
cards.
shield, but
So
seems
enjoy.
like a good shield.
The goddess is with me, I can feel it.
Who are you exactly?
Nothing more than a humble trader, my lord. There's always plenty to go around after the raising of a village. I collect a bit of it and bring it to market. Tenebrium's awfully valuable after all. No reason wares of this caliber ought to rot in some coffer.
Whose coffer do you mean? Gruntilda?
Why, my lord, I wouldn't dare steal from the All-Mother. A grave crime, that'd be. No. I simply pick from the loot she hasn't quite noticed yet. Doesn't miss 'em in the least. This I promise on my honour as an orc.
Orc's been withholding Reed from his so-called all-mother. Interesting indeed.
Potent. A bit of information well kept in our back pockets, I do believe.
Fine.
By order of the All-Mother, you discounts on magic ball.
6 of hearts.
This tavern.
Potent heat.
All in.
Damn it all to hell, I'd fold.
Okay, I wanna first deal with that quest.
I need to dry off.
This is like exit, is it? Yeah. Maybe here?
Well, by the boot soles of Burl Boonhammer, what have we here?
Okay, so found the Jarl, and I just want to see something because I've seen something weird here that okay, so yeah, that's what I knew. There was something weird. It says that while Jarl sits down in the building, you can talk with him about Hunter Sense, and he will mention Norok. Okay, so just something to keep in mind. Trade? No. Okay.
Another human in Hunter's Edge. State your business, whelp.
Alright, let's just lie. We are Immaculate, sent from Civil Reign to assist you.
Hail, Immaculate. By the sickle of Tyr Gutgouger, I'm glad to see another human face here in Hunter's Edge. Not yet another misshapen orcish snout.
If you fancy keeping that human face of yours, I wouldn't take my cues from the chief of the mountain apes. I may have sworn to refrain from carving my name across his back, but yours, I do believe, is free for the taking.
Regular ray of sunshine, ain't she? Don't let her manners fool you, though. Her disposition may be dark, but her wit is bright. Bright and devious. Believe me when I tell you that she's plotting against us as we speak, and would have long given the order to spill our blood if she wasn't leashed by the orders of the conduit herself. But by the shield of the Stormbringer, she'll not outfox the sworn brothers of Tanneroth. And I sincerely hope she won't outfox the likes of you either. You belong to the Silverglen tribe, I take it. Thought you were all holed up in Highbeheim, but it pleases me to see some of your number have come to Hunter's Edge. Yes, an outsider not as yet distrusted by the orcs is exactly what I need in the matter of the missing bloodstones and the matter of the wizard's house. But let's talk in my headquarters over yonder, for by the beard of the Bear Slayer there are too many green ears around here.
Alright, so I guess we need to follow him.
Mother! Huge discounts on magic balls!
Yeah, but her orders don't cure my fever.
Then go and find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
A sheep? Rather have Gratilda. And I'd do her too if I wasn't so sure she'd bite me head off after
Warm as dragon's breath.
Alright, so see if he sat down.
May your sword never sully, and your shield never shatter.
Who are you?
I am Jarl Woodokson, father among brothers, son among the mountains. Me and mine hail from the snow-capped heights of Tanneroth, the very thrones of the world. Our lives are devoted to the hunt. Every town and every city we find we plunder, and burn and put to the sword. Sacrifices are they all to the might of the mountains, tokens of reverence to the power of the peaks. Gods we have plenty, of war, of death and of victory. But now, a goddess we have too. Aye, we have seen the workings of Bloodstone, and loyal are we to she who unites in blood. By the teeth of Kjell Wolfjaw, as immaculate shall we rule the world.
What is your purpose here in Hunter's Edge?
The conduit asked us to do what we do best. Invade and destroy. She set us on our way with a store of starstones, ready to be charged and, once made into bloodstones, sent to you folks in the mines of Luculla. We didn't know Grutilda's dogs had beat us there by a half day, but no matter. There was still plenty of strays to be caught and bled by the time we arrived. Now all that's left is finding a way into the wizard's house. The conduit's looking for something inside. Now we're here waiting for further orders from the conduit herself. She's gone into the Phantom Forest nearby,
but we expect to hear from her shortly. I only hope we'll have the matter of the missing bloodstones sorted by then. I'll not have a soul saying we of the mountain failed to follow through.
What am I?
Oh,
A
God,
goddamn
About the
story
orcs.
Why don't you?
What is your opinion about the orcs?
The orcs? No, I respect their warlike nature, for it's like ours. I respect their lust for slaughter, for we share it with them. I respect their loyalty to their leader, for I am likewise respected by my brothers. But when push comes to shove, I'd flay them all, wear their skins, and never rest until the very last one of them lay at my feet with my broadaxe nestling in its belly. Why, you may ask? Why hate them when you and them are so alike? I hate them because we are alike. I hate them because I know ours is a hate they reciprocate with blazing fury. Like two dragons are we that must share a single lair. Can't be done. Sooner or later, talons will rise and fire burst forth until one is victorious and the other's flesh is used to celebrate the victory. So it is with the Sworn of Tanneroth, and so it is with the Orcs of the Wild. One day the battle must be. One day we will feast or be feasted upon.
Tell me more about the leader of the orcs.
Gratilda is worshipped like a goddess by her troops, and she rules like a deity too. All-knowing, all-powerful and merciless. She's smart and ruthless. Truly an opponent to be feared. Exactly the kind of opponent I like. The Conduit was wise to go to the Orcs with promises of allegiance, for they are a force that few in Rivellon can withstand. But she also knows that the pack cannot last. She's well aware the Orcs will eventually go their own way, be they sworn immaculate or not. She needn't fear them, of course. The Conduit is constructing an army of warriors even the Orcs behold with dread. But it is we brothers of the mountains that may have to bear the brunt of their onslaught when things go sour. Gratilda knows the pack was never meant to last. She understands she's being used as a battering ram, as a tool to breach the gates and clear the path to triumph, only to be discarded by its operators when the true prize is in sight. She knows, and she's plotting her revenge. I can see it in those feral eyes of hers. She's surrounded by her elite. She whispers poisonous orders in the ears of her vile rat herder. No, it's no coincidence all her bloodstones have gone missing. By the hammer of Fjord Alkmount, I just know she's planning a nightmare. For her dreams are our tethers to suffer. And with the Spinebreaker at her side, it's a terrible nightmare she's concocted.
Who's this Spinebreaker you mentioned?
Gratilda's hulking, horrible dog. Built like a brick house and with a mind as black as pitch. There's no indignity he wouldn't inflict on any man, woman, or child his mistress marked. Gratilda stores him above the tavern and sends him playthings one at a time. A sentence worse than death.
Conduit's orders.
Okay, so that's the guy, yeah.
Best not to get on her bad side. You
About
know
the
that.
wizard.
Yeah, but her orders
Tell me
don't
about the
know.
wizard you
I
mentioned.
don't know much about him, to be frank, and I don't care to. The Conduit says he's in possession of an artifact she needs, which is why we've been trying to gain entry to his house. But by the boots of Arlag Troll Tramper, the key hasn't been forged yet that will unfasten the magical seals that encase that bedeviled sorcerer's abode.
Let's discuss the wizard's servants.
The deal is this. When we attacked Hunter's Edge, we and the Orcs had the village completely surrounded to ensure no one could escape. The plan was a good one, for only some blacksmith and his wife managed to flee after their little demon of a pet bit an Orc's arm off. The wizard and his servants eluded us, but we know that the servants at least are still hiding somewhere around town. We need to find those damn people so they can tell us how to gain entry to the wizard's house. My men have been searching the village non-stop, and the Orcs have put their rat herder on the job. But we also have some surviving villagers holed up down in the cellar.
An orc torturer, courtesy of Glutilda, has been trying to find out where the servants are hiding, but has no finesse whatsoever, and almost instantly kills his victims. We've offered to do it for him, but Glutilda remains adamant he's the best of the best. Maybe you'd have better luck, though, if you're up for a spot of torture.
Let's discuss the missing bloodstones.
The bloodstones are the reason we came here in the first place. The conduit has need of star stones imbued with human blood, so she can create her Death Knights. Both the Brotherhood and the Orcs were given their share of stones, and we filled them to the brim with blood, then stored them for the conduit to collect when she returns from Phantom Forest. Last night, though, someone raided this very building and disappeared with our stones. They were being guarded by Garrick Giantbane, a son of the mountain had in trust with my life. Glutilda says he ran off with the bloodstones, that he is a betrayer to the cause of Immaculates. But I know this to be untrue. The Orcs stole the stones. Of that I'm certain. Glutilda is hatching some plan, and we'll all be in dire straits indeed if it comes to fruition. Those stones make her powerful. Too powerful. We need them back. But every Orc eyes us, peak dwellers, with suspicion. That is why I ask of you to find proof. Proof that it was an Orc that did the deed. Once I have it, I have a reason to assault the Orcs without risking the wrath of the Conduit. She'll not stand for theft among Immaculates. So find me that proof, and we'll slaughter the Orcs together.
I'll be right back. Clean up, clean out.
Okay.
Thankfully, these bloodthirsty brutes haven't found him yet.
Let's hope we catch up with him before they do.
Okay, so we now have to talk to Madura.
Great grim gods, comrade. The spine breaker. Norok, he's called. He's the bleeding brute. The green-faced gargoyle who... I must face him. Face him and destroy him before he can claim another victim.
So that's the reply you need to use. Be patient. We can't blow our cover over to personal vendetta.
Yeah, but our orders don't
worth
10 coins for
You'll find yourself a sheep
Too
if
rich
you're so
for my
bloody.
blood.
That's right, there will be time for vengeance, but the time isn't now.
Personal vendetta. Is that what you call aiming to smite a monster whose own name is Spinebreaker? Comrade, I want that orc to pay for what he's done, but I also want to save his future victims from the fate I've seen firsthand.
Bloody well clear, sir.
Alright, so that's all we could do with Madura. So I'm gonna save. We are going to take a break because this episode is long, and first thing we're gonna do in the next episode, gonna find the tavern, find Norok, and see if we can get that trophy. If not, we will have to leave it for post when we finish this playthrough basically, and after that we're gonna do a fast run for this trophy. So yeah, but let's hope we're gonna get it. For now, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.